famous couplet, Urdu couplet about Lucknow. आप दानिश के हिज्जे बता सकते हैं उर्दू में?
Sir, my mother says one thing that your hard work and education never goes in vain, sir. May I come in, sir?
नहीं. Come Danish, please
Good
take a
evening,
seat.
sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
evening.
Please take a seat.
Thanks.
Danish, have you taken interview with us
Sir,
last year?
Not last year, sir. I have given one interview last year, in 2021, but
Okay.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
So Danish, your optional is medical science only.
Medical science.
Very well. And you're a doctor.
Sir.
Okay. And you also play guitar.
Sir.
Okay. So let's talk about something light to begin with.
Sir.
So what kind of guitar do you play? Which guitar do you play?
Sir, rhythm guitar.
Rhythm guitar.
Yes, sir.
And which guitar do you possess?
Sir, Yamaha F280, sir.
F?
280, sir.
F280.
Yes, sir.
It's a F-cut guitar.
Yes, sir. F guitar.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, which are your favorite songs?
Sir, there are various songs such as Atif Aslam song or Kishore
Atif
Kumar
Aslam.
song.
Which one?
Sir, Kishore Kumar ji song. जैसे
Which one?
हमें मेरे सपनों की रानी का बात.
मेरे सपनों की रानी.
Yes, sir.
So,
गुलाबी
मेरे
आंखें.
सपनों की रानी you play. What is the chord progression of that song?
Sir, A minor, F major, and G major. There are two
A
sort of chord progression. One
Yeah,
A
yeah.
minor, F major, G major, and
So
one B
it's-
minor, A major.
So, what is the
yes, sir.
peculiarity of the song? It starts in a major note.
Yes, sir.
The
No, sir, it
the-
starts with a A minor note.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
But A minor is the related minor scale of which key? A, B, C.
Yes, sir.
C is the third note.
Sir.
So related minor,
Sir.
minor third.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I'm not too much into the.
Okay. So
basics,
okay.
Sir, yes.
So it is A minor, G and F.
Yes, sir. A minor, G major, and F major.
Okay. All right. Can you tell me the tuning of the guitar?
Yes,
Starting from the sixth string.
Yes, sir. Sir,
It is?
the strings are basically E, A, D, G, B, E. But what we do is, I use the tuner on the app, the Guitar Tuner app.
Okay.
And with respect to playing.
So if you
yes,
don't have to use the app, then how will you tune? Suppose your E string, sixth one is
Sir.
perfectly tuned.
Sir.
Then with the what is relative tuning method? How will you tune the rest of the strings?
Sir, I'm not aware of it, sir.
Okay.
I generally
So
use-
press sixth string on the fifth
Okay,
fret,
Sir.
and your sixth string, fifth string should be according to the fifth fret of the sixth,
Okay, sir.
and then the subsequent one,
Sure, sir.
fourth string according to
Yes.
fifth position of the fifth string.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
But third should be according to the fourth position,
Okay.
and then fifth.
Sir. Thank
Yeah?
you, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Since you are a doctor,
So,
have you heard of a system called Watson? There was a system called very incipient initial stages of the artificial intelligence, use of artificial intelligence, a supercomputer being used for the medical diagnosis. That was the Watson system.
sir.
Okay. Now it did work initially, but then later on it failed. It started throwing up incorrect results. Give me some applications of the AI revolution as far as the medical science is concerned.
Sir, firstly, with respect to the data collection and monitoring in terms of the epidemiology perspective, we can use AI effectively, sir.
Okay.
Secondly, sir, with respect to the diagnosis perspective, such as the Tata Memorial Institute of Mumbai.
So they have
is
done
working.
something?
Yes, sir. With
Yeah,
respect
what is
to
that?
cancer diagnosis, sir.
Okay.
They are using AI with it, sir.
So what do they do? Pattern matching?
Sir, yes, sir. Almost the pattern matching.
So
part.
they have got a large already known results, and the AI is able to
Sir.
interpret it
Sir.
by the visual, that image.
Sir.
Okay. What else?
Sir, thirdly, with respect to the treatment modulation of the patients, we can use AI in that perspective as well, sir.
Okay.
Fourthly, sir, using of the AI in terms of the health policy formulation as well, at a larger perspective level, such as the community medicine policies, sir. We can use AI in that term as well.
Okay. What about the remote medical services being
Sir.
provided, for instance, long distance X-ray and many other kind of diagnostics? Is that possible?
Sir, it might be possible with further research and development, and definitely AI has immense potential for the future, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
You're from UP?
Yes, sir.
Which district?
Sir, Lucknow, sir.
There is a famous couplet, Urdu couplet about Lucknow. Can you recite that?
Sir, I am not exactly recalling it right now.
Can you read Urdu?
Yes, sir, I can read Urdu.
So your name is Danish.
Danish Khan, sir.
Can you tell me how आप दानिश के हिज्जे बता सकते हैं उर्दू में? कैसे लिखते हैं उसको?
Yes, sir. Sir, da, alif, noon.
Da या दाल?
Dal, sorry, sir.
हाँ.
It has been a long time, sir.
हाँ.
Alif, noon, ya, and shah, sir. Danish.
Is ye is there?
Yes, sir. Ye.
Shah or Sheen?
Sheen. Sorry, sir. Sheen. So
And
it has been a long time.
How's
sir.
Ali written? With alif or ain?
Alif, sir. Sir, I am not able to recall, sir. I will do it, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Now looking at you,
Sir.
you are a doctor.
Sir.
And if I say that you are wasting the government assistance in medical education,
Sir.
because India is short of doctors,
Sir.
and what you can do, only a doctor can do.
Sir.
Civil services, a person of any other subject can do.
Sir.
So, wouldn't you have been more useful to the country, in the profession of medicine?
Sir, my mother says one thing, that your hard work and education never goes in vain, sir. So definitely being a doctor, the medical fraternity would not be losing a doctor, but the administrative faculty fraternity would be gaining a doctor in the administration.
Suppose,
sir.
see now,
Sir.
You have opted for IAS,
Sir.
IPS.
Sir.
You have no control over where you will go.
Sir.
You could go into Indian audit services,
Sir.
or Indian Railway Protection Force services, which is one of those 20 things.
Sir.
Then is it the best place for a doctor to be?
Sir, in terms of the policy formulation or the implementation, or doing such as we talk about the Indian Audit and Account Service, I could always use my health expertise in the auditing of the system.
That
sir.
may not be
Health
necessary everywhere. That may be somewhere in medical,
sir.
health
Sir.
related ministry.
Sir.
But you can be sent anywhere
Sir.
to do.
Sir, but even in that case, I would be a doctor, sir. If I want to practice, I could practice in that scenario too, sir.
But
uh,
wouldn't that be at the cost of your primary job?
Sir, many civil servants do practice in their free time.
It's permitted?
Sir, I guess, sir, it's in a altruistic form, sir.
Altruistic form.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is CAR cell
Sir.
therapy, and is it actually usable today? Is it being used in India?
Yes, sir. Sir, the chimeric antigen receptor T cell therapy is basically to hinder the cancerous cell progression within one's body. Recently, there was also a news where there have been one treated case of leukemia in current times, sir. So definitely it has potential and it is useful, sir.
Potential means, is it available in most of the hospitals?
Sir, at Center of Excellence Institutes, it is available currently, such as the Tata Memorial Hospital itself. But
Approved
with
by
its,
medical fraternity, by the concerned medical authority, ICMR?
Sir, I'm not sure it's approved, but there have been a case where in the Tata Memorial Hospital itself, they have cured a patient who was himself a doctor, sir, who was facing the leukemia. And it might be possible that it is approved, but I have to read more about it, sir.
Okay, you spent some time in Saudi Arabia.
Sir.
Saudi Arabia imports something which has in abundance. What is it?
Imports from India, sir.
From somewhere, imports from wherever, something which has in abundance.
Sir, in my limited knowledge that I'm able to recall, it might be possible that the sand in Saudi Arabia is not that much suited for the formation of buildings or use it in that perspective.
That would be the only reason why there, but why is it so? That's a huge coastline also, Saudi Arabia.
Sir, I will read more about it, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you understand Arabic?
Sir, I don't understand. Sir, few words only, sir.
Few words.
Yes, sir.
Then what is the purpose that Azan is made in Arabic in India when nobody understands Arabic?
Sir, it's basically our culture, the Islamic culture, where the Arabic words are used. And the Azan is something that is very basic to our religion. So most of the people do understand the meaning.
No, but whenever I hear on YouTube, the Maulvi there is only half the time talking in Arabic and then trying to say something in Hindi or Urdu, whatever.
Sir.
So he has the freedom of misinterpreting what is written there, and that is what is exactly happening, and illiterate youth are actually falling prey to this.
Sir, if one of the muftis by chance make it misrepresented, so there might be other, in today's era, there are various opportunities.
Okay, have you heard of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk?
No, sir, I have not heard about him. Sir.
He was the general in the Turkish army in First World War. He's the one who overthrew the caliphate.
So,
And the first thing he did was that this whole business, what happens in Arabic related to Quran and prayers,
So,
was translated into Turkish so that people understand rather than just shaking their head and cramming something which they don't understand.
So-
Does that make sense to you?
So that definitely makes sense because, sir, we must understand that what we are preaching or we are practicing, and that is the foremost thing that today's the society must understand each and every, not only one religion. I believe that they must get to know each and every religion and their positives and negatives.
All right, you are posted as separate SP somewhere,
So,
and there is a die-hard criminal who has political support. 10 times police has actually arrested him, but every time he's on one of the other pretexts, he's been left off.
so
You are chasing him and he meets with an accident, is badly injured. You are a doctor. If you give him immediate medical support, he survives. But you know that he'll survive and he'll come back again, he'll continue to do what he's doing. And you just delay yourself by 5 minutes on some pretext, he'll die and the whole society will get free from one scourge. What will you do?
Sir, it's definitely a case of dilemma before me because being a doctor, I have taken Hippocratic oath as well, and that makes me responsible towards my patient, be it anyone. So I would definitely help him, but I also believe that the criminal justice system of India is that much strong with our independent judiciary, and I would work on that part to make
He
more
has
strong case
already
against him. Sir.
got allegations of 10 murders against him.
Sure.
And you know that he's done it.
So,
So you'll follow your medical ethics or you'll follow what is good for the society.
sir, I'll follow the medical ethics because firstly, if I do that, it would lead to a slippery slope event where each and every time a criminal goes out, there might be other officers, my juniors, my colleagues, who might take it as a wrong precedent. So I would definitely won't set a wrong precedent. Okay. On the other hand, sir, I would work on the criminal justice system. I would build a strong case against him, and I believe in our judicial system, sir.
All right.
And
Thank
definitely
you.
I will. Thank you.
So you are you're studying from Kanpur GSVM.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you know the contribution of Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi in the struggle?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi ji was a great freedom fighter. He also laid out Pratap, the journal for the people to read. Thirdly, ma'am, he have worked on the peace of the society and to culminate each and every person in the society adequately, ma'am. So these are the three major role he have played, ma'am.
Okay. Lots of people say that Kanpur is a very polluted city.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think about it? What are the pros and cons of that city?
Ma'am, in my opinion, I agree that Kanpur is a polluted city because firstly, the industrial level in the industries established in Kanpur are very much polluting, not only the air, but also Ganga, ma'am. Secondly, ma'am, with respect to the solid waste management issue, there have been a lot of issue in Kanpur itself. Thirdly, ma'am, the traffic congestion issue is also there. But in terms of pros, ma'am, the industries, although they are polluting, we can stop that, but they're in the same time generating employment opportunities and the revenue generation for Kanpur itself, ma'am. Secondly, ma'am, Kanpur as a city also have its long heritage and culture that it has developed in terms of the cuisine or in terms of the culture habits of the people, ma'am. So these are both pros and cons of Kanpur city currently I'm recording.
What do you think was the association of Kanpur with the 1857 revolution?
Ma'am, as far as I'm recalling, there was Tantia Topeji who laid forward the march from Kanpur in the 1857 war, and there was also the Maratha successor in Bithu region of Kanpur who have played their role in the 1857 war.
Have you done specialization?
No, ma'am, I haven't.
Are you planning to go in for specialization?
No, ma'am. Right now, I'm planning for civil services.
Civil services
Yes,
only. But financially, you'll be doing much better if you pursue your medical specialization, isn't it?
Ma'am, I can do financially better, but there is this intent a person have within himself to be well versed not only financially but also mentally, and the peace of doing work in the society that I would get at a wider and a bigger platform in civil services itself, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Danish, you're a doctor,
So,
and there is a very interesting phenomena in your field. is almost on the fringe of science, and that's the placebo effect.
So,
What is it?
so the placebo effect is basically when we give a pill or medicine to the patient without having the active ingredient, but the psychological impact it lays down on the patient leads it to the treatment of the patient in that part.
So how does science explain this? Without the drug,
So,
if the disease gets treated,
so
what does it have to say about the science?
sir, the hormones, the feel-good hormones such as the dopamines, the endorphins, etc., in our brain itself, and the psychological impact as well, sir, on the body of a person, does have a great role to play in the treatment of the with respect to the placebo events. Sir.
And so apart from health, you mean to say that mental health is a very critical aspect of...
Definitely, sir. Mental health is a very critical aspect. In fact, post COVID-19, it has become a more important thing as well. Sir.
Okay, but given the emphasis of medical science,
So,
the emphasis relatively on the mental health aspect of health is completely skewed.
so
What is the government doing to increase amenities and access to mental health services?
So, firstly, in terms of the National Mental Health Policy, the government has laid down it. Secondly, sir, there have been a Mental Health Act as well, laid down by the government. Thirdly, sir, the Manodarpan initiative laid down by the government in terms of counseling, the psychological counseling of the patients on the telemedicine aspect itself. So, fourthly, sir, there have been various institutions such as NIMHANS as a center of excellence that the government is currently promoting. Sir.
Okay.
So,
Danish, tell me, on the foreign front,
so
India has obviously very strategic ties with the US, and it's very, very important power, even if it is losing a little bit on the world stage here or there. What happens? What are the implications of India if Trump comes to power?
Sir, in my opinion, India has a bipartisan support currently in US, sir, where both the parties, Republican and the Democrats, are pro-India. So, if Trump even comes to the power, our diplomacy is that much effective, I believe, where it could play a great role in building more better relationship with Trump. But we should keep in mind the volatile emerging geopolitical scenarios and the condition, and accordingly access to our strategic autonomy and the policy of multi-alignment too. Sir.
So, suppose you were the head of RAW,
So,
and suppose that you had credible information about terrorist activity abroad
so
at a country which had strategic ties with yours. Would you order an execution if you knew it would save the suffering of your country?
So definitely, I believe the national interest is the foremost policy of any nation's international in the international arena. So here, the national interest is the safety of my people, be it in India, be it abroad, sir. So definitely, an action would be taken in this regard.
And that action would be an extrajudicial execution order by the chief of RAW.
Sir, in international arena, sir, there are no permanent enemies and no permanent friends. So I definitely believe that even if the extrajudicial action is in our national interest, we must go for it.
Yeah.
And the institutions such as RAW and IB are made for those only.
Oh, are they made for that?
I mean, to save the national interest in foreign nations and in the India.
But in certain ways and within certain bounds, right?
Yes, sir, within certain bounds.
And what are those bounds?
Sir, I'm not currently aware about those bonds, but in my opinion, sir, if it is
Okay.
stopping, yes, sir.
Think about it carefully
Sure, sir.
later.
So,
Tell me something about the propensity in our country of the youth to be disproportionately attracted towards the UPSC exam. Why are they so attracted towards it? What really is going on?
sir, UPSC exam in itself is what I have realized. It's an exam which performs a wider, diversified platform to work upon, where you have leadership quality, you have to communicate with the people on ground, and you have the power or in terms the responsibility as well to go for the social welfare, sir. Thirdly, sir, it's an exam which transforms one's personality completely, sir. I mean, for my instance itself, when I was a doctor, I wasn't able to comprehend many other things.
But do you think
sir,
that people come here to transform their personalities?
Sir, both the person, not exactly the personality, but it's one of the viewpoint as well.
So what
And
is
the
it that
main
they
point
really
is-
want
sir.
when they come here to want to clear the UPSC? What are they looking for? Because people want things.
So,
What are the wants?
sir, they are looking for the leadership role in the society to play, where they might have a chance to play a positive role in the gradual reformation system of the whole nation, sir, and also a diversified platform in that matter, sir.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So, let me ask you, suppose you were a vegetable.
I
You
was
were a
a
vegetable
so,
in a salad bowl.
so,
Which vegetable are you and why?
sir, tomato, sir, because,
You know that's a fruit, right?
sir, yeah, that's a fruit. Sir, cucumber,
All right. Why?
sir, I like to eat cucumber, that's I mean, it's tasty, and it has a good fibrous content in it, where it will have a great role to play in our body's digestive system as well, sir. So definitely a cucumber would be a better option.
Spoken like a doctor.
So,
All right. Thank you.
thank you, sir.
So Danish, what is your own assessment about your performance on this particular mock on a scale of 1 to 10?
So 6 to 7, I guess.
Very fair assessment. But the panel feels that you have capability to reach 9 also.
So,
And first things first,
so,
your suit is fine, your shoes are fine, your attire is fine, and you will be sporting beard.
no, sir, I will be a clean sheet.
You will be clean shaven. The way you, okay, the way you look in the picture. Okay. So general advice is go clean shaven, no problem. It's fine. No jewelry to be worn, no watches.
So,
Your tie may be slightly longer, is it?
yes,
Is it reaching your belt or below the belt?
sir, below the belt, sir.
So it should reach your belt,
So, sure, sir.
only that much.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Maybe the lower portion should be slightly long, then it will come.
Sure.
Okay. And greeting etiquette is that you greet the chairperson.
So,
And if there's a lady panelist, chairperson and the lady.
So.
And if the lady is in chair,
So.
then only lady. And acknowledge others with a smile.
sure, sir.
Okay. But verbal greeting is only to
Sure, sir.
same when you leave.
Sure, sir.
Fine. Now, UPSC is basically looking for three things in any aspirant: knowledge, skill, and aptitude.
So,
Aptitude, you have CSET. Aptitude is also tested during the interactive situation like
so,
interview.
so,
Okay. Knowledge is tested in written. Knowledge to some extent is also tested during interview. There's some basic fundamental things. Nobody will ask you basic facts and those kind of things.
Yes,
It will be the applied things only. Okay, so have no anxiety on that part. However, it is the panel would like to advise you to brush up all 7 parts of your GS,
sure, sir.
because that covers everything.
Yes.
Static portion, theoretical, and related to the current affairs, Indian economy, history, culture, social justice, environment and ecology, and polity and governance.
Yes, sir.
Things are happening, governor's role. There are, all kind of questions you have studied it in polity.
Yes, sir.
And constantly there are reports about 2 governors of 2 states.
Yes, sir.
Even Supreme Court has taken a view. So that is the current part of it. Honorable Apex Court has come out with some verdict
Yes, sir.
last week, that is 2-3 days back, and also before that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So be ready to answer any question on those kind of things. Economy similarly.
Sure.
How Indian economy is doing. Current affairs we have pertaining to India's and its neighbors, the foreign policy and those kind of things we haven't asked you.
Yes, sir.
So please do brush it up.
Sure, sir.
What was the policy of India? How the foreign policy evolved, etc., etc.
Yes, sir.
Okay. From your own field, some questions will be asked. From your state, some questions may be asked.
Yes, sir.
Some ethical questions may be asked. Always your reply must demonstrate that you will always uphold the constitution and constitutional morality and values,
Yes, sir.
and be always on the right side of the law. Now, coming back to questions like that, if you are in a station in charge of RANW, and you come across a group of terrorist or somebody who can cause harm or can organize a terrorist attack or something, and would you go to the length of getting rid of them? Now, these decisions are subject to what the state policy is.
Yes.
USA, CIA and Israel Mossad, they have been carrying out, they have the authorization for carrying out these kind of assassinations. So we learn from the open source, whatever is available in the... As far as Indian agencies are concerned, there is no clarity. So a safe answer is, sir, if the policy of my organization permits something, whatever it is, and we are under instructions to follow that policy, I will follow policy only. If my policy requires me to take certain action, don't say it in so many words that you will kill them. You say, if my policy requires me to take certain kind of action, whatever it is, as long as it is authorized by the state and my organization, I would not hesitate in taking that action in the national interest. Leave the thing at that only. Call it taking action duly authorized by the organization and the state. Okay?
Sure.
Anything else you would like to ask us?
Sir, with respect to that question that being a doctor you're shifting to civil servant.
You can say that as one thing is that the education never goes waste.
Yes, sir.
However, the other aspect is that doctors' education is an expensive one, and it is subsidized also, and public money has been, spent on it.
Yes, sir.
We have taken benefit of that, but I intend to compensate for that by rendering service wherever whichever service I am allocated to,
Yes, sir.
and I will bear it in mind
Yes, sir.
and perform to the best of my ability. This kind of an answer is more satisfying.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
However, there are two views,
Yes, sir.
multiple views. One view is that take a liberal approach. Why should doctors be denied the opportunity that you have chosen one, professional training? Then you should not waste it,
Yes, sir.
isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Other view is that you should be given an equal opportunity. So there are two views.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But since it is being permitted at the moment, I believe in the wisdom of the state
Yes, sir.
permitting it, so I will go with it.
Sure, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
However, as far as expenditure and other things, I am under obligation to compensate for it
Yes, sir.
when I get into active service.
Sure.
If I get into some roles where my education comes handy, I will deploy myself.
Sure, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Even encouraging others in terms of public health and those kind of things. In some roles, I may be required to take some decisions where my knowledge will come.
Yes, sir.
In certain other roles, my role may be limited.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
In any organization, I can offer free health advisory to the staff members who are otherwise not conscious of health.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Sir.
Encourage them to give up unhealthy habits,
Yes, sir.
lifestyles. You can always put those kind of things to help.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
Sir, with respect to the opinion-based questions,
Yeah.
should I show the both pros and cons side?
You can.
Yeah.
Take a 360-degree view of no facts are unidimensional.
Yes, sir.
It has many aspects.
Yes, sir.
Bring out all aspects, and then you can take a balanced view and express your own opinion.
Yes, sir.
Sir, if I may.
Yeah, please.
If somebody tries to push you in a corner and they want you to take a stand,
Yes, sir.
there are two cases.
Yes, sir.
Either there is a stand worth taking, or you have to not take a stand.
Yes, sir.
In both cases, make it clear. Do not try to dodge.
So,
That is what you shouldn't do. Identify If they are constantly pushing you to take a stand,
So,
if takeable, take it. If it is not takeable, say that it cannot be taken in a dichotomy. There is a spectrum. And this is where I lie on that spectrum.
Okay. And all decisions have to be in accordance with whatever courts have decided,
Sir.
whatever constitution says, whatever law says.
so,
3 things.
sure. Sir, in the last interview, I got 173. So, am I at that level or like?
No, you will do much better.
Okay, sir.
You will do much better.
Out of 250?
275. Sir.
275. 173.
Yes, sir.
You will do much better.
Sure.
Okay?
Very
Go with that confidence.
Sure.
Remember this panel
Sure, sir.
when you enter there.
Definitely, sir.
Okay?
Sir.
I mean, I can assure you, we have asked you. You will enjoy your real interview also.
Sir.
Okay?
Sir.
I hope you enjoyed your interview.
I really enjoyed
You
it.
did?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Sir.
All the best to you.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, sir.